All right, so pack's on. I came back, found the sign. It's very close to the parking area. I'll be doing this in sections. I have a 2.5-year-old, so I'm not gonna leave her that long to do the whole thing. My goal is to get sections 1 and 2 done on this trip. I'll share my adventure with you each step of the way. So I'm 7/10 of a mile in. I feel like I just came up a big mountain, but I'm not done. Heading to the top. It's pretty steep. I like to think I'm in decent shape, but it's no joke. It's fun though. I'm enjoying it. Don't know what bird that was. I started to take a picture because it's so pretty in this valley down below, but it just doesn't do it justice. I'm really enjoying my hike. I'm just under 5 miles in. Stopped and chatted with a couple of folks I met along the way, which has slowed my pace a little bit, but worth it for the trail community. But yeah, I'm having a good time, feeling confident about this first day. I'll be starting my first section of road walk in another mile or so, so I'm feeling good about it. Yeah. The road section has arrived. So I got my reflective vest on, got a couple of reflectors on my pack too, hoping I can knock this section out as quickly as possible. And yeah, I'll just enjoy the breezes from the log trucks as they roll by. Hey guys, just passing through. I was gonna stop in at a convenience store that the Gut Hook app listed as being very hiker friendly. They probably should have specified white hiker friendly, and while I'm white, I was not about to go into a place with a Confederate flag and all sorts of old South stuff. They didn't even have an American flag in the town, but big Confederate flag right in the center of town. So I passed. I'll find somewhere else to go. So I'm still on the road walking section, but now I'm on Coosa County Road 107, I believe. And it's a kind of gravel dirt combination in the woods. I really haven't passed very many cars since I got out of town. Actually, I don't think any cars have passed since I got out of town. It hasn't been bad. I was dreading the road walk, honestly. And it hasn't been real hilly or anything. And, you know, I've seen some cows and some horses. Saw one dog that was not on a leash. It barked at me. I kind of said hello, and then he was fine. I haven't seen any other dogs yet. Okay, I see the turn off the road up ahead. Such a great sign. The road walking hasn't been that bad. I just want to be in the woods on a real trail. So I'm excited to be going back into the woods now. And, ooh, there it is, the wonderful sign. Right after you get off of the road walking, and it's such a relief on my feet to have soft pine straw to walk on, and there's a nice creek, and the way the sunlight's coming in this late afternoon, it's just such a relief after the road walk. Section. I definitely read that this stretch between the two road sections in section 1 was the prettiest, and they're not lying. This is gorgeous. The trail runs right beside a creek. I'll be quiet so you can hear it. Yeah, so this is the perfect rewarding finish to a really fun and challenging first day on the Pinhoti. Last night I got to my scheduled campsite about 45 minutes before dark and ended up just having some extra energy. There were other people camping there, and I really wanted to be by myself, even though they seemed like really nice people. So I just hiked on. Eventually it was dark, but there was a pretty good moon out last night, so I hiked by moonlight for a while and just set up a cowboy campsite, so I didn't have to worry with my tent or anything. I knew that the chance of rain was really low and temperatures would be mild, so I had a really great view of the stars and everything last night. It was mostly cloudy, but I did wake up a couple of times to bright starry sky. And this morning I woke up to a little intermittent rain. It wasn't anything enough to really get my stuff wet, but enough to get me up quickly. So it's just after 6:30, and I'm gonna get my stuff packed up and start hiking again. So I can tell I'm the first one on trail this morning because I keep getting spider webs in my face. Yeah, it's kind of nice having the morning to myself in the woods. So I found a nice spot by a creek to fix my breakfast. Got some coffee and some oatmeal, and I'm hiking again. There's a lot of hills on the Pinhoti. I'd heard that, but I'm so used to hiking up and down the hills around Montesano and Blevins Gap. I was like, yeah, okay, there's a lot of hills, but there are. But there's also a lot of storm damage, and I'm so thankful for all the volunteers who must be out here working hard every weekend and whenever they can to clear this and make the path so much easier for us hikers. Thank you. It is getting pretty windy, which means the storm is on its way. I really am hoping to knock out some road walking before the rains hit. I'm about to start the last part of section 1, a 4-mile road walk, and I have heard all this stuff about dogs being an issue during sections 1 and 2. I hear a lot of dogs in the background, so I'm wondering if these are the troublesome dogs that I'm about to encounter. So yeah, I'll report back on how my encounter with the dogs goes later on. So today's road walk is on a much busier road. I didn't actually notice the name of the highway. There's been a lot of 18-wheelers and just a lot more traffic in general going by, so kind of keeping some distance from the road itself when I can. Yeah, it's busy. Alright, I'm happy to see turning off onto Coosa County Road 53. I do see dogs in the road up ahead, so I'm guessing I'm about to experience the fun. I'm sure I'll probably see more dogs along the way, but those are definitely not the troublesome ones that people were talking about. They came up to me wagging their tails and they just wanted to be petted. They were so sweet. So there are definitely a lot of dogs on this road. Most of them just walk up to you and kind of say hello. They'll bark because, you know, you're walking through their yards. My dog would be going crazy if I was walking through her yard and she didn't know me. So, yeah, I mean, I think if you are somebody who's not used to dogs, you're nervous around dogs, that sort of thing, it could be a little frightening, but really, as long as you just let the dogs know you're not threatening. I did put my trekking pole down a couple times to say hello to them. That seemed to ease their tensions a little bit, but I did not feel threatened at all by any of the dogs that I've passed so far. So yeah, they were just protecting their homes. I'm by the Dollar General. That's the end of section 1 of the Alabama Pinhoti Trail. Gonna see if I can get some water refilled. So the folks at Dollar General were real nice. I got to fill up my water bottles. Got some special snacks I would never normally get on the trail, so that's nice. I got a Twix bar in my pack too, but I'm gonna save that for later. So I'm gonna have my snack and then I'll get on. So the rain's starting. It's about another 6 miles of road walking to go today. Really enjoyed the experience so far. I was not looking forward to the road walks, and they have not been as bad as I expected. Of course, I prefer the trail, but everybody's been real friendly. The dogs weren't bad. I actually enjoyed their company. A couple of them walked with me for a little while. gotten to see lots of cows and horses. It's been a different kind of experience than any other trail I've done. And I'm really looking forward to the rest of the trail. The rains have just been drizzling for a while, nothing too bad. Don't even have to have my hood up really, and with the warmer temperatures it feels nice. Back on gravel in the woods, so next best thing to trail. Not much left to go. I am on, I think, Trammell Mountain Way, which means I must be pretty close to the trailhead. I think less than 2 miles, so I'm excited. I am at the Trammell Trailhead. I have found a dry spot underneath the trail kiosk. I'm probably gonna have my supper right here and then go about a half mile into the campsite. It has been a challenging but rewarding day. This road walk portion was kind of what I was dreading the most, and to have sections 1 and 2 done and the road walking of the Pinhoti almost completely out of the way, at least for the Alabama portion, it really is a good feeling. And I'm tired, so I'm not necessarily expressing that very well, but it really feels good. So I hope you'll join me for my whole adventure on all 13 sections of the Alabama Pinhoti. Good morning. So this is what my hair looks like after being in a tent for 12 hours. Overall, it has been a fantastic trip to the Pinhoti. Got sections 1 and 2 and pretty much all the road walking knocked out, and I hope to bring y'all along with me every step of the journey. I'm not great with YouTube, so bear with me as I go through this. I'll try and get some fun footage for y'all and try and give you, my experience as best I can. It is my experience. It's not everyone's experience on this trail, but I'm going to share it with you.